Alright, you guys, now let's go into the New York Football Giants. Remember when they used to be good? Well, I say that because they opened the season against the Denver Broncos, a rematch of Super Bowl 21. Remember when both those teams used to be good? John Elway, Phil Simms? Well, no, none of them are there. I'm gonna say that the Giants kind of fall into this win. Yes, pun intended. If you know what I'm talking about, they split the season off 1-0. Giants, Washington. Fitzmagic is going to be the starting quarterback for right now. He's going to have all of his magic. I don't really trust Daniel Jones. I don't really trust Ryan Fitzpatrick either, but I trust Daniel Jones less than I trust Ryan Fitzpatrick. So we're going to go Washington. That is an L for the G-Men. Falcons, Giants. Oh God, I think the Giants are so terrible that the Falcons will score about 85 points. I think the Giants will score 80, but Falcons win this game. That's a loss for the G-Men. Giants, Saints. I don't care who the starting quarterback is. The Saints should beat the Giants. That is another L for the Giants. Giants, Cowboys. I'm going to go with the Cowboys here. Going off 1-4. They're starting off 1-4 is not very good. I just don't trust Daniel Jones. I think Dan Quinn going to the Dallas Cowboys, becoming their defensive coordinator. I think if they're just anything better than they were last year, they should be able to stop Daniel Jones in his track, get a few turnovers. Dak Prescott throws in a few touchdowns. I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys. Rams, Giants. Panthers, Giants. All right, so this is a game that we would have liked to see a few years ago when Odell Beckham was there. Cam Newton would have been with the Carolina Panthers, but he's not. Josh Norman. Does Josh Norman even play? Someone find that out for me. I don't even know if Josh Norman is still around. Bills? Maybe? Someone go look that up for me. So Sam Darnold, let's talk about him. He can either be great by this point or he can be a complete bust. I don't know. I liked what the Panthers were doing this time last year. I thought they were a very decent team, a very competitive team. I like the Panthers here. Giants, Chiefs. Okay. That's not worth my time. Raiders, Giants. God, I do not really care much for Jon Gruden and how he has run the Raiders since taking over. They've gone 4-12, 7-9, 8-8. A team that when he took over, they were 7-9. I'm sorry, they were 6-10. But Jack Del Rio was an overall record of 25-23. Jon Gruden. But even with that being said, I'm taking the Raiders. Giants, Bucks. Okay, yeah, whatever. Eagles, Giants. You will only care about this game if you're a football historian and you just like the rivalry, or if you're a Giants or an Eagles fan. I gotta take the Giants at home here. Giants, Dolphins. I don't care what you say about Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins. They're just better than the Giants. Giants, Chargers. Chargers. Just Chargers all day. Chargers. Giants, Cowboys. I'm taking Dallas again. Giants, Eagles. I really want to split, but I think the Giants they can definitely beat the Eagles. I'm going to take them to beat the Eagles. Giants, Bears. You know what? I really love Matt Nagy as the head coach of the Bears. So, people like Stephen A. Smith, everybody, they always talk about how could Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace, how could you trade up one spot to get Mitchell Trubisky? almost forgot his name. He did, because he plays for the Bills now. He's not even on the Bears anymore. Well, here's the thing. I want to let everyone know this. Mostly Stephen A. Smith. I want to let him know this. Matt Nagy came the year after Mitchell Trubisky was drafted. He was still the offensive coordinator with the Kansas City Chiefs when Trubisky was drafted. But all they've done in his time in 3 years, they've got a winning record, and they've gone to the playoffs 2 out of 3 years. They almost won a playoff game against the Philadelphia Eagles. We all know about the double doink. Okay? We all know about the double doink, and let's be real, the Philadelphia Eagles, they came that very, very, very close. They were that close to beating the Saints and going back to the NFC Championship game, and I think they could have gone back to the Super Bowl back-to-back with Nick Foles as their starting quarterback. Now, Nick Foles, reports are they're trying to trade him. Nobody wants him because when you say, hey, you're going to be our starting quarterback, you don't do well with Nick Foles. If you say, okay, you're our backup, and then, I don't know, we need to do the Heimlich maneuver on our quarterback, so Nick, get in there, he wins you games. But no one's trading for him. They've got rookie Justin Fields. We don't know how that's going to be. I'm going to take the Giants here. I know that was very long-winded. That's just me saying I'm taking the Giants to win this game. Okay, Washington Giants, and I think the Giants close out the season with a loss to the Washington football team. Okay, so with that being said, I've got the Giants going 3-14.